Hello and welcome to another bikepacking Q&A video. In this video I'm going to answer a question that I've had on Instagram, and I've also had quite a few times, amazingly. How do you go for a number 2 when you're out bikepacking? In all seriousness though, it is something that a lot of people seem to be fixated on and a bit worried about. So hopefully, if that's you, by the end of this video, you'll feel confident enough to go out and tackle your bikepacking adventures and not worry about the call of nature. Now, first of all, let's get this out of the way. At some point during a bikepacking trip, you probably will need to go for a number 2, but it's one of those things that is pretty easy to manage in most cases. When you're out and about, the chances are you're going to be within the vicinity of a normal toilet, so you don't have to worry. All you need to do is find a public toilet or a toilet within a cafe or a restaurant or a service station, take your bike in there, lock it up if you have to, use the facilities, and then you're done. Problem solved. One way to ensure that you will come across a toilet is to make sure that when you're planning your route, you make sure that you've got stop-off points and there's villages or towns in the vicinity where you've marked on that's somewhere where I can stop for a rest if needs be. Now, at the end of the day, if you're doing some cycle touring or bikepacking where you're going to stop at a cafe, you could just use the toilet in there. That's not going to be a problem. However, what do you do if you are out in the middle of nowhere and you get caught short? There's 2 things you're going to need if you're going to find yourself in this situation. Number 1, a trowel. This is a Lixada titanium camping / bikepacking specific trowel, which is perfect for what we're going to have to do, which I'll talk about in a second. The second thing you're going to need is some toilet paper, obviously. Now, ideally, you'd have biodegradable toilet paper. Most normal toilet paper is biodegradable anyway, but it can take several months for it to decompose, whereas if you go for something like bamboo toilet paper, it decomposes a lot quicker. Just stick it in a plastic bag, stick it in your bag, and you know you're not going to get caught short. So what do you do now? It should be pretty common sense, but first top tip, make sure you are in the middle of nowhere, truly, and you've had a look to make sure that nobody is going to be coming your way. The last thing you want is to find yourself disturbed in this situation. Not only will you be scarred, well, the poor person who walks past you is also probably going to be scarred for life as well. So find yourself a discreet place, dig a hole, do your business, and then with your toilet paper, clean yourself up, put that in the hole, and then sweep over the dirt that you've dug up. Pat it down, and nobody should know that you've been. That's the entire premise about camping and bikepacking, is to leave no trace. So as long as nobody knows you've been there, you've not left a disgusting mess, then it's absolutely fine. It will rot, it will biodegrade, and that's the end of that. If you want to get your question answered, leave a comment on this video or leave me a voicemail on my website and you may hear it answered in an upcoming film. Consider subscribing, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.